Come, let me tell you something. The only way you can improve your poultry farm is by making sure that you reduce the cost of feed. If you can reduce the cost of feed, if you can reduce the cost of feed to, even though you are getting 10 naira reduction in the aspect of feed, you will improve your farm. Just see, embrace. One of the things I learned from my master is that he told me that embrace pain and suffering. And that is why I'm telling you that if you can, like, I don't know how to explain it, but if you can if you can do something different, and that something different make you have a reduction of 10 naira in profit, like in expenses, sorry. If you can have 10 naira deduction in expenses. Another thing you also need to take note of is in the aspect of you trying to reduce cost of production. You need to understand that the kind of bed you are rearing currently. What do I mean? Let's say you are into poultry farming. You will understand that poultry consume a lot of feed, and when you check their feed composition, is more of protein, alright, so that they can develop fine. When you come to NOILER, their feed composition is mostly about carbohydrate and a touch of calcium and protein. Then if you come to the aspect of layer, their feed composition is carbohydrates, protein and calcium. So, but the thing you need to know more is that NOILERs they need more carbohydrates. You will only change that formula if the female start laying egg. So as a farmer, I guess you should be understanding where I'm going to. Now, if you don't understand anything I'm saying, fine, I will explain. For the protein, what I'm trying to bring out here is that I'm trying to bring out ways you can actually reduce costs in your farming. Now, one thing you need to know is that protein, in the aspect of broiler chicken, I will say you should use pure this thing for them, like pure maize. Alright. Broilers their life cycle is very short. But if you are a farmer that's like me now, sometimes I wear dual bed for commercial purpose and then for home purpose. If you are into dual bed, there are chances that you can do some changes in their feed. You can also do some changes in poultry, in broiler, but I can only tell that to experienced farmer, not everybody, not general. So that should be for experienced farmer only. But for dual bed, you can actually do some changes. And what are the changes is that you see that soya beans, because soya beans is another going to 1000 now. There is still reduction we can do. We can use GNC, we can use black soya fly. The most important thing there is that just have that mentality that if I can get 10 naira, just 10 naira reduction in expenses, I will go. If you can have that kind of mindset, you will improve your farm. If you can have that mindset of reducing 10 naira in your expenses, no matter what to do, whether you're a fish farmer, you're a poultry farmer, you're a pig farmer, just how to reduce 10 naira in expenses, you will go. So the next thing you need to do is that for that NOILER aspect, there are still some things you can cut, like the maize. You can still cut small, just small. You can just replace, let's say 5%. Let's say if you want to give them, let's say 20% of 20% of maize, you can just remove, you can give them 15, use corn over to replace it. So just like that. All right, just like that. So the most important thing is you should just make that 10 naira reduction in expenses, and trust me, your life will never be the same, and your farm too will never be the same. And the next one is I cannot really talk much about that layer, because that layer should be for experienced farmer. So I think that is one of the things you can do, just to make sure that you deduct some money from the general expenses. And this thing I'm saying, if you are not an experienced farmer, a farmer that has been in the business for at least 5 years, don't try it. Alright? Don't try it. It's not meant for you. Maybe you should continue to buy bags of feed in the market. But this one I'm talking about, I think I should label this video for only experienced farmer, because it should not be for coming up farmers, like beginner farmers, because there are some details you should not try in your farm. So I think that is all for this video. Alright, because the reason why I'm saying this is you should know, like, you should give, no, normally animals should be given high nutrients. So you should not dehydrate your animals. Like, you should give them more balanced diet. Let's just put it that, let's make it that simple. So that is the reason why I'm trying to make sure that this video should be for experienced farmers. So if you're a beginner, you don't watch this video to the end. So I think I will label it as for only experienced farmer only.